And we are live. Hey guys, this is the International Racing League YouTube channel, and welcome to the All-Star Race at Auto Club. Holy moly. A couple minutes ago, we had the All-Star Open, and it was absolutely nuts, at least from the booth. What happened in the All-Star Open? YFC 77, Joey Hughes, and Bush Brothers made themselves into the All-Star race by winning in the stages and winning the All-Star Open. Joey Hughes won the first stage, YFC 77 won the second stage, and Bush Brothers won the race. We had to do an LCQ just to kill time because we're supposed to be waiting on a driver so he can make the All-Star race. That is Jake 24, one of the drivers that is locked into the All-Star race. Right now that we're on the topic of people that are locked in, before the All-Star Open, it was Jake M, Pempcraft, Jake 24, and Brennan Devine. Brennan Devine and Pempcraft will not race. Pempcraft cannot race because his internet got corrupted because of Hurricane Surma, I think it's called. I don't know. It's a hurricane that hit a whole bunch of people, unfortunately. Pempcraft was one of them, and his internet got corrupted. And Brennan Devine, I don't know, he's just not gonna race. I don't know if he can make the race. I don't know if he's just not wanting to race. I don't know. But he ain't gonna race for some reason. So yeah, that means that only Jake M and Jake 24 are the ones who were locked in. They were in the race. They're the ones that can make the race who were locked in to the All-Star before the Open. Now we have Joey Hughes, YFC, and Bush Brothers racing with those two for the All-Star. And after the All-Star Open, we had a last chance qualifier between Kodine and Bodie, since they were the only others that were left that weren't able to get a stage win or win the All-Star Open race. So just to pass the time while we waited for Jake 24 to be able to make the race, we did the last chance qualifier, and Kodine won the race easily because Bodie messed up in the middle of the race, and in turns 1 and 2 he got under the apron and spun out accidentally, and that easily gave Kodine the last chance qualifier win. So Kodine is also in the All-Star by the last chance qualifier win. So yeah, that makes it 6 guys, I believe, who raced in the All-Star race. Sure, it looks like very few, but with just 5 people that raced in the All-Star Open, it was a pretty hectic race. And I'm not expecting anything more different from the All-Star race. So yeah, it's gonna be fun watching 6 drivers battle it out for the All-Star race. So just a reminder, there isn't gonna be any money for this. There isn't anything on the line. This is just for fun. So yeah, if you win the All-Star race, you win the All-Star race. It's no big deal. It's just the race for fun during the middle of the season. After this race is over, we will officially be in the second half of the season. So yeah, season 2 is already gone halfway. So yeah, we're about to hit 7 o'clock Eastern time. I believe Jake 24 will be able to make it at this point. But just to kill a little bit more time, let's go ahead and view picks for the All-Star race. We didn't do any picks for the All-Star Open just because, but we will do picks for the All-Star race. So my underdog pick for the All-Star race will be Bush Brothers. Bush Brothers looked really strong in the All-Star Open. Unfortunately, Bush Brothers was in a position to win stages 1 or stages, or let me rephrase that. Bush Brothers was in a position to win either stage 1 or stage 2, but in stage 1 he got sent by Joey Hughes in turn 1, and it screwed him at a chance to be able to get in the All-Star by winning stage 1. Stage 2, it was the same story, but with YFC sending him into him in turns 3 and 4. But in stage 3, Bush Brothers sent it on this time on Codine to get the race win. And because Bush Brothers looked that strong in the All-Star race, or the All-Star Open I should say, I'd say he's my underdog pick. And now my win pick, this seems like too predictable, but I'd say maybe Jake. I don't know. I mean, since Pam is not gonna race, I think the most reasonable person to say, as in the pick, will be Jake M. I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna be Jake all the way. I mean, we do have high draft here for the All-Star race, so it will be a little bit more hectic. It will allow some drivers to still have a chance with the high draft. So I don't know. I'm still picking Jake, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, it's 7:01 right now. So yeah, might as well boot up the lobby. Let's do it. The All-Star race at Auto Club. There will not be a qualifying race. We will just get straight into the point, straight into the race. So yeah, actually, should we do a qualifying race? Actually, nah. We'll just let the drivers, whoever that joins first, will get the pole. So yeah, private, hosted. The race will be 25%. We will not have 2 times tire wear. We will have it at normal, just to make it a little bit more fun. Draft influence high. Flags, relaxed yellow. Stages enabled. Driving aids off, and yeah. Creating the lobby. Setting up the track. It was gonna be a 50-lap race. It's gonna be the same thing as the actual Auto Club race that will be coming up later in the season, but it will not have 1 times tire wear, I think. I don't know. We'll see later on in the season if whether it's gonna be 1 times tire wear or 2 times tire wear. We'll see. Now let's invite the drivers. Bodhisattva was the only one of the drivers that competed in the All-Star Open that was not able to make the All-Star race, so that's sad for him. Let's see. Bush Brothers, Codine, Jake 24, Jake M, Joey Hughes, YFC. Am I missing anybody? YFC, Codine, Joey, Bush, and we got Jake M and Jake 24. I think that's all of them. So yeah, let's see. Who will be the one who get the pole by arriving in the lobby first? It's gonna be Jake M who will get the pole. Bush Brothers will start second, Joey Hughes third, YFC fourth, and on the last row it's gonna be Codine and Jake 24. But Jake 24 is not here yet. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit for him to join, or for him to be able to join. I'm gonna have to get word by someone to see if he'll be able to make the race officially. He's only been told by Jake M on DMs if he can race, and Jake M's gonna be the one who's gonna have to tell me if Jake 24 can race or not. So for now, we're just gonna wait. Let me pull up the chat on the stream. Hello, Train Boy. Hello, Fish. If Joe doesn't win, I'm gonna destroy Auto Club and turn it to a short track. That's nice. Oh, that's fine, Fish. No wonder you couldn't join the All-Star Open. Alright, so I don't know how much time we have to wait for Jake 24. I'm just gonna send him one more invite. Again, I'm gonna have to be told by Jake M if he'll race or not, since he was the only one who asked Jake 24 if he can race, and Jake 24 has been talking to him on DMs. I mean, I guess I can ask Jake 24 if he can race. Let me ask Jake 24 in DMs. right now, currently no news on if Jake 24 is gonna race. I don't want to race. I don't want to wait for that long. So if he doesn't show up in like, I don't know, and within the next 5 or 10 minutes, then we might just go. We might just start going here in like a minute or so. Not wanting. It's like this almost every week at this point. Like, we always have to wait for a driver that cannot make it, and we always have to go to we always have to wait 10 or 15 minutes. It's always like this, like every race. Alright, I'm just going to unpause the lobby now, and we'll get right into it. So that means we only have 5 people race, which is just the same amount of people that we had for the All-Star Open. So since the All-Star Open was that crazy, let's see how crazy this one is. So yeah. It's weird that drivers like Pam Fish and Penske and Brandon couldn't join, but it's whatever. It's a school day, so I can kind of understand. Alright, they've told me to join. Alright, let's do this. The All-Star Race at Auto Club. The All-Star Race here at Auto Club Speedway. 50 laps, Jake M and Busch Brothers on the front row. Here we go. Who's gonna win the All-Star Race here in IRL Season 2? We're about to find out. Green flag is out here at Auto Club for the All-Star Race. This may seem like it's gonna be a boring race with only 5 people racing, but we had the same amount of people racing in the All-Star Open and it was crazy. So let's see how crazy this race is with the high draft implemented in this race. Already have Busch Brothers going to the lead here in turns 3 and 4. coming off of 4 for the first time here at Auto Club. Ooh, it's a drag race. Oh, I have no clue who led that lap. Either if it was Bush Brothers or Jake M. Jake M had a ton of help on the outside, so I don't know. Now they're 3 wide for the lead here. YFC has cleared Jake M on the outside. Now Jake M's gonna push YFC. Bush Brothers on the apron. Now here comes Codine. Meanwhile, Joey's back there in last. Ooh, YFC hit the wall there. Off of 4, kinda. Ooh, Jake M to his outside. Then you got Codine and Bush side by side. Actually, never mind. Codine just got cleared of Bush. Ooh, Codine's gonna slide up into Jake. Oh, they all make contact behind YFC. Jake M's into the wall. And he will fall back to last. That sucks, but it's just the first stage. Jake M can come back at any point, and we also got cautions. Maybe I should have put on strict cautions, because since there's only 5 people here, with relaxed yellows, if we have like a 1 or 2 car wreck, that's most likely not gonna be a yellow. Meanwhile, we have a battle for second. Oh, YFC goes around! In front of the field, he gets into Codine. They both go around. Well, speaking of cautions, the first caution of the All-Star race just came out. I actually didn't think we would actually have a caution, but it did come out, so that's kind of surprising. Luckily for Codine and YFC, it did come out. Let's see what happens now. I think YFC just got on the apron and spun it in front of Bush and Codine, and Codine just had nowhere to go. I don't know if Bush Brothers hit him. Here on the spectator view, Bush Brothers just went through him. I don't know. Codine was the one that got taken out. Even after that 2-car wreck, surprisingly that was a caution, so that's good for Codine and YFC. We're back on the green. Joey Hughes, your leader. Oh, he's on the apron. He's gonna let everyone else by. Now we got YFC and Jake M side by side for the lead here. Oh, Codine loose off of 2. They're 3 wide behind YFC. Oh, Bush tried to send it there, but he got Codine on his inside. Now Bush and YFC side by side for the lead. We're halfway through stage 1 here. We're on lap 8 out of 14. Good racing we're seeing here with the high draft here at Auto Club. Ooh, we're going 3 wide kinda for the lead. Bush is stuck in the middle line, while you got YFC and Jake on the outside and Codine and Joey on the inside. Codine sliding up the track into YFC and Bush. Oh, Bush and YFC kinda got into the wall there, but they keep it straight. Bush Brothers is still your leader right now. Ooh, Codine's gonna put YFC into the wall. YFC on the apron. Codine just got tight there off of 2 and gone to YFC. YFC hit the wall and then bounced off of the wall. Almost spun it, but kept it straight. Oh my goodness, they're 4 wide per second. Holy crap. Jacob's gonna back off. Now they're 3 wide. YFC's gonna clear Joey Hughes. Meanwhile, you got Bush Brothers. Oh, contact. Whoa. Joey and YFC on the apron. Oh, contact between YFC and Codine. YFC and Jake pushing. Joey trying to use the high side. Doesn't work. I think he hit the wall. Bush Brothers all the way up front. Right now, Kodai and YFC and Jake are pushing one another. Seems to be working. I think they're catching up to Bush Brothers, kinda. Now they're not pushing one another. Oh, Kodai hit the wall there off of 2. He's on the apron. He's gonna save it. That's gonna lose him a spot to Jake and maybe even a spot to Joey Hughes, maybe? I don't know. I think Kodai right now is just gonna sit in 4th right now. He's not gonna get past Joey. Joey gets in the grass there in the middle of turns 3 and 4. YFC and Jake once again pushing, trying to catch up to your leader Bush Brothers. Alright, now I think they got 3 to go in stage 1. Yeah, there's gonna be 2 to go next time around. Right now, if Jake and YFC just keep pushing, they could catch up to Bush. Not could, they will catch up to Bush, and it will be a 3-card battle for the stage 1 win. Right now it seems like Kodai and Joey are out of it. Now here comes YFC and Jake M on the bottom. Ooh, they're 3 wide for the lead here. Bush is gonna back off. Now we got YFC and Jake M side by side for the lead on the back straightaway. Ooh, Bush is gonna send it. They're on the 3. YFC now starting to push Jake M. Oh, did he get a lag spike from Jake? What happened there? YFC just slowed down a ton when he was trying to get behind Jake M. I think Jake M did lag spike him. Jake running the high line while YFC and Bush running the low line. Bush and Jake M side by side for the lead. Ooh, Bush Brothers swerved there, coming off of 2. I think he got loose or something. Oh, YFC is getting into the back of Bush. They're both setting up the track into Jake. They're 3 wide for the lead. Oh, contact! Bush goes around. And Jake M also hits the wall. I believe that was the end of the stage. YFC will win stage 1. Oh, Joey flying in. They're all making contact with one another. They're all wrecking, coming off of 4. And YFC is your stage 1 winner here in the All-Star race. Holy crap. Now that I look at it, yeah, freaking YFC is sending it into the bush on the last lap. That wasn't the only time, or the first time, that YFC has sent it on Bush in turns 3 and 4 today. Now coming into the restart, we got YFC and Jake M on the front row, while we have Bush and Kodai on the second row, and then we got Joey Hughes on the last row. We're back on the green here in stage 2. Oh, Conan hits the wall of 2. Ooh, YFC and Bush made contact there. Now they're 3 wide for the lead. Who's gonna lead this first lap of stage 2 is gonna be Jake M. YFC and Jake made contact there. Bush Brothers is gonna clear Jake M. Jake's gonna push Bush throughout the back straightaway. Joey up against the wall. I don't know what happened there. Once again, Joey's gonna lose a ton of ground. He'll probably even lose the draft for that. JKM just keeps running the high line. I don't know if that's really working out for him, but for now it kinda seems like it is. Sorta, not really, I don't know. JKM's got Koda and YFC pushing him. YFC trying to make his way up to third. Ooh, he shoves Koda up the track. Koda hit the wall. He keeps it straight. Now here comes JKM to the outside of Bush for the lead. Yeah, Joey has fallen off the pace. He fell out of the draft. At least it seems like. I don't know. If these top four keep battling really hard, then Joey might have a chance. But right now it doesn't really look like he has a chance. 3 wide for the lead right now. YFC on the bottom, Bush in the middle, and JKM on the top. Bush Brothers clears Jake. Now YFC and Bush side by side. But YFC has no help on the inside. Bush will kinda clear him there entering 3. Bush will lead that lap. We got 7 laps to go right now in stage 2. YFC getting tight. He got shoved up the track by Koda. And whatever happened to Joey? Oh, he's all the way back in turn 1. What happened to him? Did he like spin out or something? He lost more ground. Definitely not closer to what he was before. That sucks. Look at the leaders on the front straightaway while Joey barely getting into turns 3 and 4. That sucks. YFC will clear Codine for 3rd. JKM on Bush Brothers draft. JKM appears to be the only one who's running the very high line, and it really seems to be working out for him. YFC almost hit the wall off of 2, or off of 4. Ooh, that was a close one. Don't know who let that lap, but that was close. Just like at the end of lap 1, it's between JKM and Bush. Look at Jake, right next to the wall, running the Larson line. And really didn't quite help him that time. Codine got beside him, but now throughout the back straightaway, JKM was able to clear him. Now Codine up to 2nd. He's gonna get to the inside of Bush. Now Codine to the lead. We have 4 laps to go here in stage 1. It's gonna be 3 to go next time around. JKM standing in the corner. Ooh, YFC trying to push him. YFC got tight, got in front of Koda and Bush. 3 to go here in stage 2. Jake running the Larson line right next to the wall. But it didn't help him that corner that time. Now YFC's got the lead. They're all single file right now. Now they spread out heading into 3. They're 3 wide for second. Two to go this time around here in stage number 2. J-Cam trying to push Bush Brothers through the front straightaway and into 1. YFC's gonna block Bush. Ooh, whoa! I don't know if that was a block by YFC or if YFC just got loose off of 2. Either way, it didn't work for YFC as now Bush has got the lead. Ooh! YFC almost made a block on Jake. He actually, I don't know if that was intended to be a block on Jake or if YFC just got tight. 1 to go here in stage 2. Bush has got Kodine and YFC behind him. YFC getting tight. He's up the track. I think he got a tap from Kodine. Kodine now up to second. Doesn't seem like Kodine and Jake will have a shot here to get to Bush Brothers. Kodine's gonna try it. He's gonna send it into 3. But it's not gonna work. Now coming off of 4. Bush Brothers. He's gonna win stage 2 here in the All-Star race. Alright. That was a much cleaner end to the stage than it was in stage 1. Is Joey still out on the track? Yeah, he is. Now stage 2 is officially over. Now let's see what will happen in stage 3. Bush Brothers seems like he's the dominant one today. Jake seeming like the second most dominant. I would say YFC's the third dominant. Then you got Kodine and then you got Joey, who unfortunately hasn't done all too well here in the All-Star race. He did pretty good in the All-Star Open. He dominated stage 1 and then got himself locked into the All-Star race by making a bump and run on Bush Brothers. But ever since the All-Star race began, he hasn't done that well. Let's see how Joey Hughes does here in stage 3. Here we go. Back on their way here on the final stage of the All-Star race. Jacob immediately making it 3 wide here for the lead. Bush and Kodine gonna back off. Oh, and Joey goes around. Off of 2. Will that be a yellow? Jacob into the wall. That's not gonna be a yellow, unfortunate for Joey Hughes. And Jacob lost a ton of ground since he hit the wall off of 2. They're 3 wide for the lead. Bush is gonna back off. YFC's gonna be put up the track by Kodine. Bush making it 3 wide middle here. I think Kodine let that lap. That's really unfortunate for Joey Hughes. He hasn't had a good run here in the All-Star race. Oh, YFC making the crossover move. That was aggressive, but he made it work. Now YFC is your leader. Kodine with a run. YFC tried to block, but it wasn't a successful block. Now Kodine will get past YFC. Jacob trying to get in the draft of all 3 of your leaders, trying to get back in the battle. Bush sending it on YFC. YFC pinned him down into the apron. Now they're both up the track. YFC almost into the wall. That's gonna let Kodine pull away, but it ain't gonna last that long. Kodine swerving all over the place, trying to get rid of the draft. But in case if you don't know, here in the NASCAR Heat games, if you swerve trying to get rid of the draft, it actually isn't gonna go well. You're actually gonna lose more ground, and the person behind you is actually gonna gain. Now Bush Brothers up to first, YFC up to second, YFC all over Bush Brothers' back bumper. Now Jake M's back in it. Here comes YFC to the bottom for the lead. Codine's gonna send it. They're in the 3. Now Jake M making it 3 wide on the bottom for second place. Jake M's gonna clear both Codine and Bush. Oh, and YFC goes around. He gets into Jake M. Actually, no, Jake M made it through without wrecking, but hits in the wall, and now Jake M goes around. Will that be a caution? There you see Joey Hughes going by. Is that not a caution? That's not a caution. Oh, that stings. For one of your fastest cars in here in the race. YFC and Jake M both wreck out. Jake M, after hitting the wall a couple of laps ago, he made it back in the battle for the lead and just has nowhere to go after YFC got on the apron and spun out. That sucks for Jake M. That also sucks for YFC. He was leading when he spun out. He just got on the apron and spun it. Now Bush Brothers is your leader, Codine second, Joey Hughes up to third, but Joey Hughes doesn't have a shot. For now, it's just gonna be a battle between Codine and Bush Brothers for the All-Star win. We got 12 laps to go. If we have a caution, that could change everything. The last 3 cars in the pack, or the last 3 cars in the field, are all spread out. If we have another wreck, I doubt it will bring out another yellow. Jake M hits the wall off of 2. Codine's starting to catch up to Bush Brothers. Codine's trying to stay in Bush Brothers' draft. You see him slowly but surely catching up to him. Codine's there. What if Bush and Codine wreck? Would that bring out a yellow? I don't know. But if they do wreck, then that's going to allow the last 3 cars in the field to have a shot at this. Codine all over Bush's back bumper. Bush trying to block him. I don't know if Codine's trying to make a move, but if Codine is trying to make a move, Bush is blocking everything he can. Codine looks to the outside. Bush and Codine side by side for the lead here. Codine with a run. Ooh. I don't know if Codine's lagging there. You saw him kind of lag there a little bit, coming off of 4, but now he's fine. Now Codine up to the lead. Oh, but Bush trying to make the crossover move. He got into the back of Codine. Now he's trying to get underneath him, but it doesn't work. Codine's gonna block him. What a battle we're seeing right now. Oh, Bush sends it! And the Codine! He's gonna shove him up the track. Will they make contact? As I said, what a battle we're seeing here between underdogs. We normally see Bush Brothers and Codine run mid-packish during the points paying races, but right now they're battling for the win here in the All-Star race. Busch back in the lead after sending it on Kodine there in 1 and 2. Let's take a look back here. Oh, YFC and Joey Hughes left. Kodine trying to send it on Busch, but it doesn't work. Did JKM back out? No, he's still on the track, but YFC and Joey left. Unfortunately, their chances of winning are over. And since Joey and YFC left, yeah, that obliterates the chances of JKM of being able to win as well. Because with now just 3 drivers out on the track, if JKM spins out, then there's no way a caution is being brought out. So yeah, it's just gonna be a battle between these two. Who would have expected that Busch Brothers and Kodine would be battling for the All-Star win? Right now, I believe we have 6 laps to go here in the All-Star race. Kodine looking on the outside. I believe it's going to be 5 laps to go next time around. Oh, you actually see Jake back there, barely coming off of 2. Busch got on the apron entering 3. It kind of slowed him down and it kind of held up Kodine there. 5 to go this time by here in the All-Star race. It's all between Kodine and Busch. Oh, Kodine sends it. He gets into the back bumper of Busch. They're both up the track once again. Now Kodine is your leader. Down the back straightaway, Kodine on the apron. Busch on the top. Now Busch Brothers is gonna send it. Oh, Busch gets tight. He forces Kodine into the wall. Does that eliminate Kodine's chances of winning the All-Star race now? Since he got put into the wall by Busch. That was a little bit too aggressive by Busch, but it's the All-Star race. You gotta do what you gotta do. I don't know if it's done. I don't know if it's over yet for Kodine. He might have another shot since he's staying on Busch's draft. And hey, don't count out JKM in case these two wreck one another. We almost saw it happen a lap ago. 3 laps to go here in the All-Star race. Kodine once again catching up to Busch, trying to send it. Doesn't quite get there though. Two laps to go this time around. Both Busch and Kodine using the apron. Busch kinda knew that Kodine was gonna send it on him, so Busch also sent it in the corner, going on the apron, knowing that Kodine's gonna get to him. Busch got in the grass there in the front straightaway. That slowed him down, and now Kodine once again saw over his back bumper. A lap and a half to go here at Auto Club. Kodine right behind Busch. Will he try anything? He sends it there. Entering 3. Will he make it work? They're side by side for the lead right now. Coming to the last lap. They make contact. 1 lap to go here in the All-Star race at Auto Club. Will it be Busch Brothers or will it be Kodine? We're about to find out here in a few moments. Kodine getting tied. Coming to the back straightaway for the final time. They continue to make contact. Bush is gonna let off there in the corner. He's gonna have a massive run here. Will he get to Kodai? No, he gets on the grass. And with that, coming off of 4, who would have thought? Kodai God, he's gonna win the All-Star race here at Auto Club. Oh my goodness, what a finish. Bush tried to pull the crossover move in turns 3 and 4. You saw him back off entering 3. And for a second I thought he was going to make it work. I thought he was going to be able to pull a crossover move on Kodai, but he just got in the grass there on the apron and it slowed him down. And that easily gave Kodai the win. I don't know how things would have been different had Bush Brothers not let off and if they were still side by side. But my... what a finish. Who would have thought? Again, who would have thought that Kodai was going to win the All-Star race? Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Who would have thought? Kodai is your inaugural IRL All-Star race winner. Oh my god. Jake was the fastest car in the race, but it doesn't matter. He didn't have a shot after that, after the wreck with him and YFC. How things would have been different had YFC not spun out. YFC and Jake would have still been in the race, and it might have been one of those two, I don't know. Oh wow, what a finish. Let's go ahead and do interviews here after the All-Star race here at Auto Club. I believe the whole field, which is 5 drivers, are all in the party. Alright. You almost had it. You almost had it. Good run though. Good job. Alright, is anyone else gonna join? Hello, Kodai.
GG. Thanks.
We'll just wait a little bit more till Jake and all the others join. I don't know if Joey and YFC are gonna join. Did they like leave the race or something?
I think they left because they want a caution for they didn't throw the caution because 704.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta explain what happened with YFZ and Joey. YFZ and Joey rage quit.
Oh,
Yeah,
so I guess they're not
they
gonna
rage quit.
do interviews.
Nope, they're watching the truck race. I do not know if they are, but I just know like that's the only other thing to do. I explained what happened with YFZ. He hit the apron and then like he came
Yeah,
up to me,
I know,
and then
he
I
hit
hit
the
the wall
apron.
and I overcorrected. I hit the wall and I got loose and overcorrected. That was awesome though.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Since there are only 3 of us, it's gonna be quick, I guess. So we'll start with Jake. We're gonna say something. Bush. Yeah. For YFC and Jake. So yeah, we'll go ahead and start interview. So coming up third, Jake M706 had one of the fastest cars in the race. One of the only drivers who kept using the high side the whole way, and then unfortunately using the high side it costed ya. because when YFC spun out, you had nowhere to go, and you were collected in that wreck, and the caution didn't come out. You were screwed, and unlike Joey and YFC, you kept racing out there. And yeah, how did your race go up to that wreck? And if that didn't
It
wreck
was
happen, did you think you could have had a shot to win?
our race was really good. I kept working with everyone because of the like pushing physics that are now in this like with high draft. You can like pull away from someone if you just tandem draft. What I in the high side actually worked with high draft, and that was fun to see. Like, in NASCAR 14, I am the king of running the high line there, even though I like hit the wall every time. For the wreck, if I just had more time, I would have caught them. I gained 7 seconds in just 10 laps. I am impressed with that. I was that fast. Yes, and if I didn't get involved in that wreck, I would have probably won. Because if I was that fast, then I don't know. But anyways, it was a good race all overall, and at least there was still a battle at the end instead of just one. If it was normal, then one would just pull away, and they'd never see the other guy ever again. We got Michigan up next. That's gonna be insane. Also, J24 just messaged me back. So we were gonna have to wait like 52 minutes just for him.
No, we were not gonna wait that long.
We got Michigan up next, and if this race was this chaotic with only like 5 people, who knows how Michigan will be? It's gonna be terrifying.
Well, sad to see that you came up third, but still congratulations, since it was a 5-car field. And yeah, we'll see you next week at Michigan. See how things go there.
Alright, thank you.
Now, coming up second, unfortunately, Bush Brothers. Wait, let me first scroll to Kurt Busch. Alright, here we go. Bush Brothers, you had a very strong race, surprisingly. After seeing how you did in the All-Star Open, I expected you to do well, but I didn't expect you to do this well. You impressed me, and after that wreck with YFC and Jake, it was pretty much down to you and Codine. And on the last lap, you were on the outside of Codine, side by side with him. And in turns 3 and 4, you tried to pull a crossover move, but you got on the grass there, and it kind of slowed you down, and it costed you the win. How did your race go? And had you not hit the grass there in the corner, did you think you could have caught up to Codine and passed him for the win? Well, disappointing, but yet congratulations on your second place finish here in the All-Star race, and we'll see you next weekend, Michigan. And now to your winner. Oh my god. Codine God. Let me first, okay. Codine. Shut up.
No.
Oh my god, oh wow. Codine, you pretty much had an okay race. You had a decent race because of the high draft. You pretty much stayed in the pack the whole race. And as I said with Bush, after that wreck, it was all between you and Bush at the end. After Bush let off the gas, I should say, and tried to make a crossover move, but got in the grass. Had Bush not gotten in the grass, did you think he was gonna get to you, or did you think you had the win after he let off in turn 3? Also, how did your race go?
I'm gonna say this though, the race went decent. I just kind of feel bad for YZ Joey because the caution didn't even come out because 704 games, but yeah, we had a solid battle with Bush because we had a pretty good battle, and I was afraid that he was gonna send me, but he messed up, but he failed by the way. So take our P1 for the All-Star race, but yeah. Take our home win for the Auto Club race and the All-Star race, but I don't know if I'll might win Michigan, but we'll see. But so thanks to everybody, but yeah. So we might see what we do in Michigan and see if we can get our first win. And yeah, here's what it is.
Well, congrats on your All-Star win here at Auto Club. Next week is at Michigan, so let's see how you do there at a similar track to Auto Club. And yeah, we'll see you next week there.
Thanks.
F.
Yeah,
Well,
sucks.
Bush, you are sixth. You're sixth in points, and you're like 4 points behind third. And
I'll work since this race happened and it got me to a good mood. I'll work on points soon for Charlotte.
yeah.
Wait, I already worked on them, by the way. Yeah, but just to check if I'm
Yeah,
right.
but penalties, I don't know.
Oh wait, yeah.
No, no.
Why is he's already in a bad mood? I don't know. The most I feel bad for is Joey. Like after after what he had to go through.
Penske, it was Codine of all people who won.
Yeah,
It was actually me.
Michigan's gonna be terrifying. I don't
Yeah.
even want to
Gonna be
think.
there.
After
Oh,
Auto
and then-
Club, it's
Yeah.
convinced me that Michigan should have high draft.
Yeah, but also, should we? Wait, should he have high draft for Kansas just to see how it goes, or nah?
Nah.
It might, like we might have like a pack race. Just saying it, like on the straightaways, people get huge runs and like slide jobs. But yeah,
I don't know.
if you don't want to, it's fine. Just think about it. But Bush, after Texas Talladega, then we go to. Wait, no. After Michigan is Texas. My bad. And then after Texas Talladega, then Darlington. It's gonna be interesting. Considering the fact that I've never won at Michigan nor Darlington, not even Talladega or Texas. Wait, have I won at Texas? No, I haven't. Wow. After Darlington's homestead, then we go to Auto Club again, and then we go to Kansas, then finally.
Yeah.
Kind of wish this was a points-paying race, because then I'd pull away with the lead on Pem. God dang it. Well,
And Jake, a little, I don't know if you can call this salt to the wounds. I don't know what that phrase means, but if the All-Star race was a midweek race, and if this was the Michigan race, Pem would have, and yeah.
Yeah. I hope if Pem
I don't
comes
understand a word
back
you
right
said.
now and
If the All-Star race was a midweek race, and if we had that race if we had this race a couple days ago, and Wednesday or Tuesday, maybe Pem would have made it. And then if we had Michigan today, Pem would have not made it.
dang it! God dang it.
if Pem's
Well,
internet
it's
comes
me-
back
oh god,
on,
oh no. If we had that racing at Auto Club, Pem's
yeah.
gonna be...
Oh no.
I'm gonna just say this. I
Yeah.
might take out Pem if he is like that. Oh god.
I
I
mean,
might full
if he-
throttle him. If he gets on my
if
nerves.
his internet is
Oh, his internet's gonna be trash.
yeah. His
It's not gonna be
internet's good. Does he use router?
He uses
Or does he
Spectrum.
use Spectrum.
Of course he's gonna
imagine
use a
Ken-
router. Everyone uses a router.
Imagine if
Yeah.
we had the All-Star at Kentucky.
Yeah,
No.
pretty
That would-
much. I used a router in
The thing
the
is, Kentucky's not
PlayStation Pro
bad,
series.
but it's just... Pem
I mean, if
loves
his
it. I don't know
internet
how
come
he
back
loves
on,
it.
he'll might. If his internet will be back on, he'll might race. If his internet is not back on,
Yeah,
he'll
Timmy Hill
might
might
not
race next week, guys, just saying.
Okay.
Oh god, imagine Atlanta with high draft. Oh my god.
Yeah, Atlanta high draft.
See. I wonder if that actually makes the... Because if the high draft made the high line at Auto Club work, would that make the high line at Atlanta work? I would love if it was true, and I also would love if it had high draft Kansas and the bottom lane worked.
Okay. Well, that's gonna do it for the stream. Congrats to Codine for winning the All-Star race. Next week will be Michigan. Let's see what happens there. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream, and I hope everyone enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. This is the International Racing League YouTube channel, and we will see you guys later.